Do you have a hard time booking acting work?
No, because I'm not trying to. When I was, yes, very much so. Like I said, I'm uncastable. I'm not, you look at me and you get a very clear idea of what I should be doing. And then I go and ruin it by opening my mouth and I start talking, and it doesn't fit. And I get it. I'm not an easy, I'm sure my agents and managers, God bless them, you guys are awesome, but I can't be an easy person to represent as an actor, because I have really eclectic tastes that do not match what I look like. And that's part of the game. Like I was saying before, it's like you have to know where you fit in. And it's weird for me because I know what I look like, but I don't know a Jamaican accent. And I don't smoke weed. And I don't know an African accent. I know I'm super dark, but I've never been to Africa. I don't know how that works. I'm a guy who grew up watching Woody Allen movies, and that's the thing. Sit me at a dinner table with intelligent folk, a great meal, and a bottle of wine, and we can talk philosophy all night. That's great. Like, I'm that guy. No one's looking for that guy to look like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the guy. No one's, So I started creating. And I would just put myself in that position, because that's what's true to me, despite what I look like.
Was that something that came, how people can't always see how others see them? They just know themselves. They know what they like.
Right.
Do you remember when people started saying, wow, I don't really see you in this light, or you should be more this?
Well, it was immediate.
It was immediate.
It didn't take folks long to go, what the hell's wrong with you? I was spoiled in my acting classes because my acting coach gave me like everything. I mean, I was doing scenes from Carnal Knowledge and Midnight Cowboy and The Godfather. So the material was stellar, you know what I mean? And that's what I trained on in acting class. So when I got out and I would audition, for like Thug number 4, it wasn't the same caliber as Midnight Cowboy. It wasn't quite the same. And there were just nuances and things that I had learned, especially after working with Stephen Bochco and his incredible writing staff. I was lucky. I was very fortunate as a young tyke, because I got to work with incredibly talented writers and incredibly talented directors and people who were at the top of their game, and for whatever reason said, okay, you come play with us. And it's a rare find. It's a rare thing. So as I got older and I got past that, it became increasingly harder to find that again, because I don't know, I come from a different place myself, and it doesn't always sync up with how I look, and so that made the whole auditioning process a little bit difficult. Not just for me, but for my representatives too. I felt bad for them.